Hello everyone. Do you guys know Bill Gates perhaps? Well, he is the co-founder of Microsoft and he is the former CEO of Microsoft. And do you guys know that he has a documentary called Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates? The documentary is a three-part documentary series directed by Davis Cunningham that offers an in-depth look at the life, mind, and work of Bill Gates. The series, which premiered on Netflix in 2019, explores Gates' upbringing, his career at Microsoft, and his transition into a full-time philanthropist through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Each episode focuses on a specific area of Gates' life and interests. For episode 1, the series highlights Gates' effort to solve pressing global problems, including access to clean water and the sustainable energy solutions. For episode 2, it delves into Gates' personal life, including his relationship with his late mother, his marriage to Melinda Gates, and his childhood. It also explores his intellectual curiosity, problem-solving skills, and voracious appetite for reading. As for episode 3, the series traces Gates' journey co-founding Microsoft and building it into a tech giant, reflecting on his leadership style, the competitive nature of the tech industry, and the challenges he had. The documentary balanced professional achievement with personal struggles, portraying Gates as a deeply driven and intellectually curious individual committed to using his wealth and influence to address complex global challenges. For today's video, we will be focusing on three things. Firstly, the legal issues encountered by business in international operations, the real-world applications of it, and also lastly, the conclusion.
Hey everyone! Today, I'm sharing a story about Hadi and his journey navigating the tricky waters of legal hurdles in his business. If you're a business owner, you know that legal issues can be a roadblock, but they don't have to be a dead end. Let's dive in. Hadi started his workspace business with a dream to create a collaborative environment where entrepreneurs could thrive. But, as with any business venture, the legal challenges started popping up. The first major issue? Zoning regulations. Hadi's chosen location wasn't zoned for commercial use and he faced hefty fines. The takeaway here? Always check your local zoning laws before signing any lease. Next came the licensing. Hadi needed multiple permits to operate legally, business licenses, health permits for the cafe inside his workspace, and even music licenses for the background tunes. It felt overwhelming. The lesson? Make a checklist of all necessary licenses and permits specific to your business model. Intellectual property was another significant hurdle. Hadi's brand name was already trademarked by another company. He had to rebrand, which cost time and money. So always do a thorough trademark search before finalizing your business name and logo. Employment law issues also cropped up. As Hadi's team grew, he faced challenges with employee contracts, wage disputes, and understanding the nuances of labor laws. To mitigate these risks, consider consulting an employment lawyer or HR expert to ensure compliance. Lastly, data privacy laws became crucial as Hadi collected customer information. He had to implement strict data protection measures to comply with GDPR and other regulations. Remember, protecting your customers' data isn't just about compliance, it's about building trust. Despite these challenges, Hadi's workspace business thrived. His key to success? Being proactive. He sought legal advice early and adapted quickly. His story is a testament to the fact that legal hurdles can be overcome with the right knowledge and resources. So, if you're a business owner facing similar challenges, don't get discouraged. Equip yourself with the right information, seek professional help when needed, and keep pushing forward. That's it for today's story. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more business insights. See you next time.
Hey there, legal professionals! Ever wondered how legal hurdles shape global philanthropy projects? Well, today I'm diving into the nitty-gritty details of foreign law and intellectual property in these initiatives. First off, let's talk foreign law. Imagine you're working on a project to eradicate polio or improve sanitation in developing countries. Sounds impactful, right? But to make it happen, you need to navigate a web of legal frameworks. You'll need filming permits and approvals. Every country has specific regulations on what can and can't be filmed, especially when dealing with sensitive cultural or political issues. Violating these laws can lead to severe consequences, so compliance is key. Next up, intellectual property. Picture this, your project utilizes Microsoft's proprietary software or historical footage. Sounds great, but it raises some legal flags. Licensing issues can pop up when you include logos, software, interfaces, or patented technologies. And then there's the matter of archival footage, photographs, and third-party materials. Using these without proper permissions can land you in hot water. That's where a legal team comes in. They secure copyright clearances for all content, ensuring everything is above board. So there you have it. Legal compliance isn't just a box to tick. It's a crucial part of shaping successful global philanthropy projects. By understanding and navigating these legal hurdles, we can make a real difference in the world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. See you next time.
Now, let's talk about intellectual property concerns related to the documentary. Intellectual property is a crucial aspect of any production, including documentaries like Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates. Let's explore how it applies here. First, we have Microsoft's proprietary software and historical footage. The documentary highlights software like Windows and other elements unique to Microsoft. These are protected by intellectual property laws, meaning they can't be freely used without permission. Next, licensing issues come into play. For example, displaying Microsoft's logos, software interfaces, or patented technologies in the documentary requires proper licensing agreements to ensure compliance with intellectual property regulations. Then, there's the matter of permissions for archival footage and third-party materials. The filmmakers used old video clips, photographs, and possibly media created by others. To legally include these, they must secure permissions from the original copyright holders. Finally, all of this requires a legal team to secure copyright clearances. The team ensures that every piece of content in the documentary is legally authorized. They research, negotiate, and confirm all permissions, avoiding any potential legal issues. In short, intellectual property management ensures that documentaries like this can safely and ethically tell their stories without infringing on anyone's rights.
Exposing the secrets of cross-border philanthropy in Gates' global mission. Ready to unravel? The Gates Foundation isn't just about big donations, it's about strategic partnerships. From the WHO to UNICEF, these cross-border contracts are intricate roadmaps for global change. First up, governing law clauses. Imagine you're working in Kenya but using US laws to settle disputes. It's like having a legal translator in your back pocket. Currency exchange is another biggie. Fluctuating rates can turn $1 million project into a budgeting nightmare. The foundation uses hedging strategies to keep things steady. And tax compliance? Oh boy. Navigating both US and local tax laws is like playing 3D chess. That's where local tax advisors come in handy. These contracts also tackle intellectual property rights, ensuring everyone knows who owns what. Plus, data privacy is a top priority, especially with health and children's data. So next time you hear about Gates Foundation's efforts, remember the legal wizards behind the scenes making global change possible. Stay curious and informed.
We are going to see how Bill Gates follow all the regulatory compliance. Inside Bill Brain's Decoding Bill Gates documentary is not only explores innovation but also demonstrate how Bill Gates adhering to local, regional, and international regulations. In this documentary, it also highlights Gates' initiative, which also align with the legal frameworks to address some of the global challenges. The first one is about the local regulations. At the local level, projects like sanitation system follow municipal health and environmental codes. For an example, Gates work on reinventing toilets and ensure that it is comply with the waste disposal laws in developing communities, making solution practical and legal for immediate implementation. The second one is about the regional regulations. The documentary touched on projects like energy innovations that respect environmental standards set by the regional bodies such as the EU emission guidelines or Africa Trade Agreement. This ensures that technologies like clean energy align with the broader regional goals for sustainability. The last one is about the international regulations. So, globally, initiatives that Bill Gates do like vaccine development comply with WHO standards, in international trade agreements, and intellectual property laws. The foundation works within the frameworks like the Kyoto Protocol for climate-related projects and abides by cross-border regulation to distribute resources ethically and efficiently. The conclusion, this alignment with local, regional, and international regulation underscores how innovation and compliance can work hand in hand to create lasting, lawful, and positive impact to the surrounding and to everyone.
Hiring local crews in countries where filming occurs, ensuring fair wages and working conditions. When working internationally, it's essential to comply with the labor laws of the host country, ensuring that local crew members are paid fairly and work under safe conditions. This includes meeting a minimum wage requirements, respecting working hours, and providing proper equipment and facilities to maintain a healthy work environment. Union agreements for production teams in the US or abroad. For production in the US or other countries with established film unions, it's important to follow union agreements regarding wages, benefits, working hours, and safety standards. This ensures that all production staff are treated fairly and in accordance with the negotiated terms, whether they are part of the union or not. For example, in the UK, the Broadcasting, Entertainment, Cinematograph, and Theatre Union governs film and media production. Ensuring no exploitation or unsafe working conditions during fieldwork in developing regions. When filming in developing countries, there is a heightened responsibility to ensure that workers are not exploited or exposed to unsafe working conditions. Given that enforcement or labor laws may be weaker in these areas, it's especially important to implement ethical practices such as providing proper safety gear, ensuring fair compensation, and protecting workers' rights during fieldwork and on-location shoots.
Think making a documentary about Bill Gates is all about tech talk? Think again. There's a whole legal labyrinth to navigate. Inside Bill's brain explores the incredible life and work of Bill Gates. But producing this documentary? That's a whole different story. First up, covering Microsoft's antitrust cases or critiquing Gates's philanthropic efforts. The legal team had to ensure every statement was factually spot on to avoid defamation or privacy issues. Then there's, with Gates's project spanning the globe, the production needed filming permits and had to respect local legal frameworks, especially when touching on sensitive cultural or political topics. Now, on to featuring Microsoft software and historical footage. That meant securing licenses and copyright clearances for everything from logos to third-party materials. And don't forget, collaborating with international organizations like WHO and UNICEF required meticulous agreements covering everything from governing law clauses to tax compliance. Next, for a Netflix release, the documentary had to meet broadcasting standards worldwide, and navigate potential censorship in some regions were also crucial. Ensuring fair wages and conditions for local crews and adhering to union agreements was a must. Finally, the Gates' influence on global health can spark debates, and the documentary had to tread carefully to avoid political landmines, especially on topics like vaccine distribution. So while inside Bill's brain doesn't shout legal drama, behind the scenes, it's a masterclass in navigating complex legal waters. Stay curious and keep watching for more behind-the-scenes insights. Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into the intricate legal landscape of global vaccine distribution and environmental projects. First up, global vaccine distribution. Intellectual property rights and international patent laws, like the TRIPS agreement, often create barriers. These laws can keep generic manufacturers out of the game, leading to high prices and limited access in low-income countries. The COVID-19 pandemic put a spotlight on this issue, sparking debates over TRIPS waivers to improve vaccine access. Navigating regulatory approvals is another hurdle. Each country has its own safety and efficacy standards. Pfizer and Moderna, for instance, faced significant challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Hatch-Waxman Act in the US illustrates how laws can balance innovation and market entry for generics. Ethical concerns are also huge. The initial COVID-19 vaccine rollout saw high-income countries getting priority, leaving low-income regions underserved. Programs like COVAX tried to address this, but logistical challenges and weak healthcare systems made equitable distribution difficult. Now, let's shift to environmental projects. International treaties like the Paris Agreement and local environmental laws create a complex legal web. For example, Tesla faced delays in Germany due to stringent environmental reviews while setting up its gigafactory. Compliance with emission control standards and waste management regulations is crucial. Renewable energy companies often struggle in countries with underdeveloped legal frameworks. Effective environmental impact assessments are key for balancing development and environmental protection. Real-world examples. Pfizer and Moderna faced legal and ethical challenges during the pandemic. Tech giants like Microsoft and Google navigate global data privacy laws, with Google being fined €50 million for GDPR violations. Tesla's experience in Germany highlights the legal hurdles in environmental projects. That's a wrap. Navigating these legal challenges is complex but crucial for a more equitable and sustainable future. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives. Hey everyone, today I'm diving into how the Gates Foundation navigates legal hurdles to make a global impact. First up, let's talk about government collaboration. The foundation partners directly with governments in regions like Africa and South Asia. This ensures their health initiatives comply with local laws. By working hand in hand with these governments, they can tailor solutions that meet specific legal requirements. Next, we have engagement with international bodies. The Gates Foundation collaborates with heavyweights like WHO, UNICEF and Gavi. This not only brings in global expertise, but also ensures their projects align with international standards. It's like having a powerhouse team backing you up. Now, adapting to local needs is crucial. The Foundation customizes its solutions to fit the unique legal landscapes of developing countries. This way, they can meet both international and domestic laws without a hitch. Moving on to operational adjustments, let's talk healthcare projects. The Gates Foundation developed a multi-stakeholder framework. This ensures vaccines meet ethical standards and stay affordable. Plus, they introduced accountability measures to avoid corruption in the distribution pipeline. Then there are clean energy projects. They conduct thorough environmental impact assessments to comply with both local and global sustainability standards. Additionally, they invest in research to innovate technologies that adhere to emission laws. So that's a peek into the Gates Foundation's legal strategies. From government collaborations to operational adjustments, they're making sure their initiatives are legally sound and incredibly impactful. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights into how global organizations tackle big challenges. See you next time. Spoken narration ghostwritten by the above artist. Mimic their style closely. Speak in the first person. The point of a video is to form a deep connection with the audience. Avoid mentioning the name of the ghostwriter. Hey there, business leaders. Today we're diving into why legal compliance is absolutely crucial for your company's success. First up, let's talk about trust and credibility. When your business follows the law, it builds a positive reputation with governments, partners, and the public. This trust encourages stakeholder confidence, especially in global collaborations. Next, consider the financial side. Non-compliance can lead to hefty fines, delays, or even shutdowns. Remember how Huawei faced international sanctions for violating export laws? It's a cautionary tale reminding us all to stay on the right side of the law. Now on to sustainable growth. Aligning with legal frameworks provides a stable foundation for international expansion. It's not just about staying out of trouble, it's about thriving in the global market. Let's look at some real-world examples. Take Apple in India. They overcame strict import tariffs by assembling iPhones locally, adhering to the Make in India policies. This strategic compliance paved the way for a stronger presence in the Indian market. On the flip side, the BP oil spill in 2010 serves as a stark reminder of what happens when things go wrong. Non-compliance with environmental laws led to billions in fines and clean-up costs. The consequences were severe and long-lasting. So the next time you question the importance of legal compliance, think about trust, financial stability, and sustainable growth. Following the law isn't just a box to tick, it's a cornerstone of successful business strategy. Thanks for watching and stay compliant.
Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be presenting key insights from the documentary Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates, which explores the strategies Bill Gates uses to tackle major global challenges, such as sanitation, energy, and public health. Through Gates' work, we see critical lessons for managing international business operations effectively, especially when navigating legal, operational, and geopolitical complexities. 1. Regulatory compliance. The documentary highlights the importance of understanding and complying with international regulations. For instance, Gates's sanitation project, which aimed to develop new toilets for developing countries, had to address different environmental and health regulations across regions. This underlines how businesses must conduct thorough research on local regulatory frameworks when entering new markets. 2. Intellectual property management. Another key point is the challenge of managing intellectual property rights. Gates' work on improving vaccine delivery systems reflects the need to balance innovation protection with accessibility. An example is Moderna's recent disputes over mRNA vaccine patents, showing how vital it is to establish clear agreements with stakeholders in global projects to avoid conflicts. In conclusion, Inside Bill's Brain provides valuable lessons for global businesses. These lessons include the need for regulatory research, effective intellectual property management, risk mitigation, cross-border collaboration, and ethical, sustainable leadership. Businesses that integrate these strategies will be better equipped to navigate the complexities of international operations while making a meaningful global impact.